I cannot stand this man. He triggers something inside of me, and he brings out a version of me that gets so stressed and so annoyed. He might just be my most hated fictional character of all time. Like, I really... And I know this is the last season, so all I have to say before we get into it is I just hope this is the season where he goes. I want him gone. Like, he is a cockroach, like this man, like he just does not go away. I need him gone. And I have high hopes that this is the season where it finally happens, and I cannot wait. And that is all I have to say.
It's you who is different. You left this place because love ended tragically. Never thought coming home would be an option.
You left this place because you're an insane man who killed people.
Kate, the one person in the world who could make it possible.
I know, I'm late, I'm sorry. My driver showed me these pictures of his cat, and they were just so much cuter than I anticipated.
How long till he becomes obsessed with some other woman?
Kate not only gave you your name back, she gave you your son.
Oh no.
Henry.
This
You're
poor
grateful
child.
to the men in Madre Linda who looked after him as you sorted your life out, but Kate had the means to get Henry.
So you gave this baby to a couple to raise, and then he got raised by them, and then you just took him away from them? That's just cruel on both the parents and the child.
Henry, if you thought you couldn't love her more, she's a big part of why he's become such a great
Yeah,
kid.
and how long is it going to take for you to cheat on her, Joe?
Kate's blossomed as a CEO, committed to using the company to do radical good, atoning for her sins. This marriage is mature, adult. Kate's taught you Sturm and Drang aren't necessary.
I really
in
liked
every
Kate as well.
relationship.
People didn't like her for some reason. I liked her, and then she did what she did.
There are times you miss who you used to be. Felt good to rid the world of assholes.
Then why don't you rid of yourself?
Thanks, friend.
So far, so good.
I need to calm down. All I've done is just hate on him, but it's really hard not to. Like I said, he just brings out the worst.
I am delighted to announce the new Lockwood Literacy Initiative. Our goal?
She looks stunning though, as always. I remember watching her in Fresh Meat.
Used to live a more modest life running a kennel until Kate brought him in. He didn't exist to the rest of the family, their excuse being that he's the product of an affair Tom had with the Help. Surely, no latent racism or homophobia to be found there.
Hey.
At least he has some morals though.
Teddy, thank you. The way Reagan clutched her pearls when
Kate hired him as her chief of staff, gave him a voice.
But I feel like he's probably going to do something that Joe's not going to like, and then, you know.
You're an otter. Said they're brewing up some kind of a hit piece about Kate?
Of course they are.
Something about a pipeline she helped get
Oh.
approved years ago?
Do me a favor, don't say anything yet. Just let's let her have her night.
Yeah, well, I'll see if the bastards even have anything before I sharpen my knives.
Yeah, is that not public knowledge then? What? I guess it's a secret and they're just doing some digging.
You don't want to jeopardize your life, but if this hit piece is as bad as it seems, you may have no choice. You have to hope you can find out who's behind the hit piece and kill it. Only it.
Sure.
Plain glazed, yes. Noted.
I hope Beck haunts his ass forever.
I'm gonna have to read her in at this point.
Not yet.
What is this pipeline thing? What did our girl do?
Can't tell Teddy the details. Not sure he'll understand. Kate had no choice.
Something very bad.
Hi, Reagan. Permission to enter Snake Island?
I mean, what's he gonna do? Kill her own sister?
A glorified assistant. Think you can just walk in here with our sister's weirdo hubby who apparently forgot how to talk and just hurl around baseless accusations, especially considering how kind I have been to you.
Very kind.
I love that you think you belong here just because Daddy came home one afternoon with a heart-on and instead of Mom, he found some woman with a vacuum.
Cute.
And that's the kid's fault?
Emergency meeting Friday. Little ladies. You've only ever known one person who says shit like little ladies.
The uncle?
They think this article is enough to vote Kate out. That's family for you.
And so what are you gonna do, Joe? It's her family.
Been looking into it for the last few days.
You've been looking into it behind my back.
It's not behind your back. We knew you had enough on your plate already.
Yeah, but you couldn't loop me in.
That's what this is. That's what I'm doing now.
Bob has shown nothing but support for me since I took over.
Yeah, but people can be fake.
I'm gonna find out what's really going on.
I can help.
No, thank you. You've done enough.
She can't stop being strong for 2 seconds to admit she needs help.
His issue is that he always thinks that these women need help and that he needs to help them. She's telling you that it's fine. Well, it's not fine, but that she can handle it. What is the plan?
This isn't you.
No, I love that you think.
Yeah. But he has to kill him, because if he doesn't, then he's obviously gonna go to the police, tell someone that he's insane.
I can stop the beast. It's too late for that, Mom. This is for Kate.
No way. No way, this isn't real. Okay. But she doesn't trust him. Rightfully so, but she knew what she was getting herself into.
When you told me what you did, the people that you killed, it was out of necessity.
It really wasn't. No, it wasn't.
The ones you told her about, sure. Reese, because her father forced you to. Your stepfather, because your mother put the gun in your
What about,
hand.
you know, your ex-girlfriends? Your ex-wife?
And what you wrote here makes you feel...
Exhilarated. It does. If it's for the right reason, yeah. I have always wanted to protect you from these parts of me, and I was afraid that you would look at me exactly the way you're looking at me right now, but this is still me, Kate. I love you.
How many women have you said that to?
You were doing the right thing, suppressing who you are, killing on the page rather than in real life. She should appreciate that. Shouldn't she?
Oh.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Hey!
Wait, don't, please! Look, I'm sorry.
God, I thought that was Kate.
Can you just put that down, please?
How did she even get inside?
I saw all the poor books just sitting here, lonely, and I felt bad for them, so I borrowed one.
Stole.
Oh my god. You're the guy. You're, Prince Charming. Joe.
Prince Charming.
By the way, it's I felt a cleaving in my mind, as if my brain had split.
Okay. I see you.
She looks so much like Kate, though. I don't know if they did that on purpose.
I'll make it easy. Yes, I leaked your secret to that reporter.
Why?
Your daddy put you in that seat because he thought you had what it takes to run things. That killer instinct?
Yeah, but her dad wasn't exactly a great person.
That pipeline is old news, and the work I've done since then...
Well, then tell him about Reese Montrose.
Oh. Is she gonna get Joe to kill him?
Kate?
You were right about Bob.
He has to go.
What are you saying?
You get to do what you like to do best. I mean, the thing is with Joe, though, is that he really does choose the finest looking women. Like, I have to give him that.
You have to be nimble, prepared for complications. Is that camera unplugged? It's just for show. That's irresponsible.
They could hide that bit better. Oh, but he wants him to be awake. He wants him to suffer, obviously. A bit of torture before he gets to it.
You're not done.
Oh, he's just still writing about it.
An email to all interested
Oh,
parties from Buffalo.
no. How did he manage to lift him up there, though? Did she not hear him, like, open the shutter thing?
Are you sleeping here?
Oh, yeah, that's, people suck. Sometimes it's just easier to be alone.
I get that.
No wonder Mooney speaks to her the way it did to you.
Such a dumb idea. I'm sorry, especially after how cool you were the other night. It's just so stupid.
I'm sorry, but I would not want to sleep in some building at night in the dark.
How would you like to work here, Bronte?
But I thought you were, I would love that.
Go, run. Run to the hills.
This is real, right? You are going to open the store and I'm going to work here and this doesn't end in you, like, making a book out of my skin.
It might. It really might.
Good things like this don't really fall into my lap. Not to freak you out with my vulnerability or whatever.
No. It's real.
Thank you. See you tomorrow, boss.
Okay, but do we not need to, like, you know, clean up a bit?
And the old you.
No, I didn't miss this stupid box.
Life feels different because you protected the person you love. Finally, you feel like you again.
I wish I was as delusional as this man is.
It's more than a fresh start. It's a resurrection, and it feels fantastic.
I hope he stops getting resurrected. Honestly, I'm done. I'm done with this man. Oh, she looks so good though.
Relaxed. No more 6 a.m. check-ins from Bob, all because you helped her crush the insurrection.
Breakfast burritos.
Kate, date me. Date me. You deserve someone better.
You're not still sleeping here, are you?
Sometimes. It's temporary. I was staying with an ex and it was bad vibes.
Would $5 more an hour help you pay for your own place?
Wow.
5?
$8 more per hour, and that's officially like 3 times more than I ever made here.
You can't just throw money at everything, Joe. I'm not a charity case.
No, of course not, no.
I'm just giving you shit. I will always take the money.
How can someone be so frustrating and utterly captivating at once? Flirting is fine. Flirting is safe.
Why did you just assume that everyone is flirting with you though?
What's in there?
Guaranteed tetanus shot. It's just some old storage, but it's a little bit dangerous, so stay out.
If you say stay out to someone, the first thing they're gonna do when you're not around is go inside. That's what I would do.
Whoa, what do you mean, an incident?
Joe.
Henry got in a fight? Wait until I get my hands on the little shit who messed with him.
What makes you think that it wasn't him that started the fight?
Oh, why is Henry talking to a cop?
Because Henry is a monster.
Reagan, oh my god, what happened?
He broke my daughter's nose.
Like father, like son?
Dr. Val, this is very unlike Henry.
He didn't want to go to school today, which is really odd. Something must have happened. He would never do this without a reason.
Yeah, he still broke a child's nose.
I'm here to give a clinical opinion so the school can decide the best course of action. Now, I would love to get a sense of Henry's history, if you don't mind.
This kid's already messed up. It was already in his genes.
Henry's earliest years weren't the most stable.
Yes, and we can assure you that his home life is very stable now.
Instability in those first few years have a long-term
Yeah, how did they explain Henry's, like, why he was with some other people? And surely the couple would have recognized Joe. Do you think Henry did that because he sees or knows how Kate's sister treats her?
Apply a little tension to the cylinder. Now align the first safety pin on the bottom part of the key.
Okay, I will not go this far personally, watching a lockpicking tutorial.
Pins inside so that the upper pin is up.
This girl, she really needs to mind her own business.
Oh, hey. Thought I heard something. Who is this lady killer?
Unfortunate turn of phrase.
This is Henry.
You always root for the good guys, huh? That is noble of you, but I prefer the baddies myself.
Was that for you?
Oh, Lord. Again.
Oh, God. She knows that you're married. Not that some people don't care about that, but most people, normal people, would, you know, respect that.
You can tell me.
She said my mom was a killer.
What the
Ooh.
I called her a liar, but she said she heard her mom talking about it.
fucking Reagan carelessly exposing Henry's birth mother love in front of her big-mouthed daughter?
So they know that Love is his mom, so like... What? How did Joe explain all of this? I'm so confused.
Your first mom loved you so much. And she was very sick.
Do not talk about Love this way, Joe. Don't even talk about her. Just don't. You don't deserve, like, don't even say a name. Joe did not deserve to even breathe the same air as Love Quinn.
Well, this ought to be fun.
Shall we?
There's a reason we only eat with the family at Thanksgiving and funerals. You could drive a tank through the silence.
Are those actresses actually twins or is it the same person?
They're from the same vendor as Babbo.
I don't care for parasites.
Because up until like literally that scene when I said it, you could never see their face in the same scene.
I think we can all agree that our family isn't exactly the warm, fuzzy type.
Understatement of the century.
But who can blame us? I mean, since we were in nappies, Dad pitted us against each other.
You're not trying to blame Daddy for what Henry did.
No, we're gonna blame you.
It's not the family house, it's Kate's house. Daddy left it to her, as if the company weren't enough.
Well, she's better than you, and what can we do about that?
Kate, I will not be manipulated by trips and desperate speeches. Tonight is about your son and the irreparable damage he did to my daughter's beautiful face. And I would like to know what you plan on doing about it.
Well, how about you shut your mouth and don't talk about murder in front of children?
I want an apology from both of you. Admitting that your complete failure as parents is what led to Henry's violent behavior.
Right. She's got to be f***ing
No.
And Henry needs special attention after he was abandoned and then yanked from his old home and thrown directly into yours. He should have been in therapy.
I agree with you there.
I apologize. We take full accountability. Henry should have known better, and the fact that he didn't is my fault.
being nice. She's a miserable succubus who will stop at nothing until we're groveling at her feet.
Well, it's not like Joe can kill her, because then that will be way suspicious. It would be funny if she did all this and it was just like storage, like you said.
Holy shit.
See, this is when you see something like that and you run away. Not go inside. Imagine if the door just shuts and you're stuck in there. Or does she just think this is where they store special books? I don't know. What did I say?
Joe? Is there anything you'd like to add?
Nope.
I apologize for Henry's behavior. And I never condone violence for any reason. I take my son's actions as a personal failure.
Kate has to have something planned.
I don't believe you.
Oh my god.
You know what I can't believe? That you can sit here and call us bad parents when the whole reason our children got into this fight was because you were gossiping about me and my late wife in front of your 8-year-old.
What are you talking about?
Gretchen was teasing Henry, telling the whole school about how you were calling his birth mom a murderer.
Or was she talking about Kate?
I wasn't talking about love, Quinn. I was talking about Katie. I think you had Uncle Bob killed.
Well,
Reagan, Bob killed himself.
Yeah. And how many of Daddy's friends just killed themselves when they got in his way?
That's true. This is something that does happen in this world a lot. Allegedly.
So why are you still trying to punish me? What more do you want?
What I want is for you to step down as CEO.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Just own it.
Don't speak to my wife that way.
Oh, eat a dick, Joseph.
Agree.
I am digging into everything that you have ever done, and I will find out exactly what Bob had on you. I am coming for everything. Your job, your son, your pathetic family.
Ooh.
Oh my god! He just threw a knife at me! I told you he was violent.
This does not look good. Not a good look.
I think it's time you all got the fuck out.
It's like she's not wrong. She's not wrong. It's just the way she goes about it. But she's 100% right.
now our Reagan problem has only gotten worse. You know what you'd like to do about it.
But you can't.
But would Kate agree?
Well, you can't, because then like everyone would know that you've done it.
Reagan is another story.
What if I talk to Reagan the same way I talk to Bob?
Mm-mm.
We'll find another way.
Your sister.
Stop it! That is not who we are.
Not who we are. There isn't a line I wouldn't cross to protect this family.
You want us to kill everyone who becomes suspicious of us for the rest of our lives.
See, he says about that line about protecting his family, but then he was quite happy to have an affair when he was married to Love. Ruining the family.
Everything above board. We'll request mediation for the school, and then we'll have to get Henry into therapy.
Oh, I'm sorry, why is Henry being put into therapy?
Because he needs it.
The truth is, he probably should have spoken to someone by now.
So you agree with Reagan?
Absolutely not. But there is violence on all sides of our family.
Right. But he couldn't have inherited it from you.
No.
So this is about me.
Obviously.
Do you know what makes kids violent? When the people who are supposed to love them turn their backs on them.
You turned your back on your son when you abandoned him.
I told you not to come in here.
Yeah, which is exactly how you make someone want to come down here.
What did I say? She's not suspicious of it, but we also don't want her sharing this information. Why am I saying that? We do want her to share this information. We want Joe to look bad.
You're fired. I don't ever want to see you in this store again.
Go leave!
I read your writing. Your box of typewritten pages, right?
Shit. So much for locking it away.
It's decent, Joe. No flaws. No wounds. My gut says that you have more in you, so what are you hiding from?
Go. Oh my god, shut up.
Fucking question. Maybe it's I did one wrong thing when I was a boy. And I got cast out like garbage. Lost my mother, lost my home. People saw me as damaged goods, and I got dragged through the system, only to end up somehow a Lockwood, where nobody understands. Because while they slept on silk sheets, I slept on that fucking floor, locked in the cage.
I'm sorry.
This is when you go. This is when you go.
You will make sure Henry never has to face the hardships you overcame, because while Kate is a good mother, she can't handle what needs to be done. But you can.
You don't need to save everyone.
You'll put Reagan in your cage, interrogate her, find out what investigation she's set into motion, then kill her. The world will believe she's disappeared, but you'll know the truth. Reagan Lockwood is dead.
And it's gonna look incredibly suspicious, and Kate is gonna get all the heat from it.
Shit. Where is she?
Onto you, probably. But surely if she thinks that Bob was killed,
Alone, because who would want to drink with her?
would she not be more concerned about her safety? She can probably see you in the window, and...
Could it be? Someone's about to handle this for you?
What the hell? Oh, is this them cosplaying or something? Oh, not. Okay, okay.
I'm not used to wearing pants on me.
Harrison? You've got to be kidding me.
That's really messed up, though. What is the plan? Oh, is he gonna make it look like he accidentally killed her? No.
Open the door. Hey?
He might, I don't know, make it seem like... I don't know, I suppose he's gonna make it seem like an accident, like they've taken it too far.
It's been ages since you put a monster in this cage. Since you heard its screams and silenced them for good.
Joe, I think you're getting more evil.
Feels good to know you can still take care of them the way you used to.
What did he do to Harrison then? He couldn't have just left him in the... Oh no, he would have maybe left him in the closet, and then that way it would make more sense if they say that she'd been kidnapped or something.
Oh, so do I. For breaking in and for almost stealing. But please, you have the floor.
I'm sorry. For...
Don't rehire her.
Your marriage may not be perfect, but you won't self-sabotage. She's simply a girl who needs help. And what you do...
But that's his favorite type of person. He has like a savior complex.
The apartment and the job are yours if you want them. No pressure, obviously.
It's a decent size apartment. It probably cost you like what? If it's in New York, $500,000.
You got a deal.
Alright. We'll help each other. That's as far as it'll go.
Joe, we know you already.
Your first mom?
Mommy love?
She is mummy.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
What if I'm sick too?
Not sick.
I mean, the rate that you're going.
What would you think if I found someone really, really cool for you to talk to about your feelings? Would you like that?
Okay.
This kid just needs to be taken as far away as possible from this whole family.
When you said you felt exhilarated when you handled Bob.
You do this for the wrong reasons. You try and justify it.
She was grateful that she
I was gonna
accepted
turn on her now.
all of you.
Are you only doing this to protect us, or is there something else? Is there something that you can't control?
But the truth is she doesn't see you at all. You'll stick to the plan, find out what Reagan knows, then kill her. Only now, you realize you can never
Because this
tell.
thing, he creates like this idea of these women, and then as soon as they say something or do something,
Wait.
That doesn't...
Your delinquent son is just the start.
What?
I'm gonna make your whole family.
Oh, it was the wrong sister.
No. It can't be.
But yeah, like, he becomes obsessed, but then as soon as they don't follow this, like, script that he's got, he hates them. Like, that obsession turns to hatred quite quickly.
Boo-boo? Is that you?
There is only one person who's ever called you boo-boo, which means she was f***ing her sister's husband, and that would mean... Maddie, you caged the wrong twin.
Now you're gonna have to kill them both.
Play the fool, don't do anything she can't unsee.
Maddie, I messed up big time. It's all a misunderstanding. Look, it's...
Play it off as like a fetish.
Good people make dumb mistakes. All the time, you know, jealous mistakes.
But she's gonna use this information, she's gonna tell her sister, and you're gonna look terrible.
My sister was right.
Not good.
Kate had Uncle Bob killed, and you knew Reagan was on your trail, so you wanted to have her killed.
He's not so stupid then.
Was her, and this is where you were gonna kill
But don't
her.
announce that.
Crazy.
You are not my boo-boo.
I am your boo-boo.
You are not.
I am.
You are a f***ing sociopath.
Mm-hmm. Go, but like, you could have just played along, gone out, gone to the police.
Yeah, well, in the end, there's nothing to be afraid of, right?
Except for you. Kill one asshole and suddenly that's all your wife can see.
Oh my god. Oh.
Every minute Reagan's in our lives, she's a threat to us. The longer this drags, the more danger we're in. Our child is...
I understand the situation, Joe. I will handle her.
You mean we?
I mean I. Look, why didn't you spend
Joe
some
just
time
can't handle the
today?
baddies.
You're so anxious about the opening.
Or should I say just normal women?
Please, please, please. Don't look at me like I'm a liability.
Prove you aren't one. You just pitched leveraging a child.
I was spitballing.
And that face, yeah, he's missed so badly, right? So she bites her lip. And then he has to kiss her, of course, because lip bite. And then something quivers, and then more things quiver. And then he shoves her harder than he should. But she pulls him in, and she purrs in his ear.
I thought you didn't sleep with married men.
I purr.
I'm ready. Okay, so I just...
On the face. Here we go. Right off.
All right.
What are we doing? Bronte. She's a bit of a weirdo.
I hope you took notes.
It's gimmicky, still not my style.
Okay.
Because this is not normal behavior.
But I low-key love for you the sad attempt at an ultimatum.
Kate and I are partners.
You're sort of soft boy misogynist, right?
Yep.
Control-hungry goblin under a nice guy smile. The Prince of Polite projecting so dang supportive while coveting your wifey's power.
Exactly, exactly.
Clock that tea. Clock that tea.
Literary salon?
Yes. We do it monthly. It's like we get together, read stuff we're working on. It's loftier than an open mic, but like hornier than an author's reading. Plus drugs. I don't think it would be your scene.
At least let me walk you.
Prince Chivalry.
Just looking out for my employee.
Just looking out for his next victim.
Sorry, but we've got a rule. You can't watch if you don't share. I think I've got an old draft of one of your little dirty post-feminist one-acts.
No. Clay, I shared those with you in confidence.
Yeah, I didn't make the rules.
Why are they acting like a bunch of like 16-year-old high schoolers?
I want you to come on me. I want you on my lips, my chest. I want to drown in you.
But aren't these people writers and that? Like, why would they be laughing at someone's work?
You know, it's amazing the lengths some people need to go to in order to be relevant. Like calling yourself Bronte. Hey, Moneybags. Did you know her real name is Louise?
What?
Louise Flannery. Accredited dental hygienist from Ohio. And then she stole from me for months.
I don't really believe him. I believe her. Like, I believe that she lied, but he's like trying to make it look bad. But he seems like an asshole.
Kate, just Perfect. Oh, Gretchen would love to see her favorite auntie, but she's upstairs crying over her daddy's incest-tinged infidelity.
Wait, what insanity?
How did she find out?
Call yesterday. Security found Harrison half naked, locked in the supply closet at the office.
As badly as you want to chase Bronte down, Maddie's insulin is more urgent. Wait much longer and she'll be too incoherent to...
Is she gonna be dead?
Hello? I was just wondering when you're en route. It's been quite a day.
I'm packing right now.
Okay, well... I managed to sort things for Henry. Reagan is dropping the charge.
See, this is what I mean, Joe. Like, you feel the need to protect her to do stuff, but like, she can handle herself.
You can't seriously be more afraid of Reagan than dying.
Yes, I can. There are prenups, and then there are death sentences in legalese. Oh, Reagan, she's gonna take everything.
But how is she gonna take it from her, though? She would take it from Harrison.
Gretchen, oh God, poor Gretchen.
Not poor Gretchen now, you know what you're doing.
My baby, oh my baby, my baby.
Is Gretchen yours?
Well, not legally,
How does that work?
but I carried Gretchen in my own belly. Reagan bullied me into being her surrogate because she didn't want to get all stretched out. There are fates worse than death. You might as well kill me.
But like, what could you do realistically?
You're out of leverage, out of ideas.
Take this.
What if she stabs you with it?
You've never felt more off your game. What else is waiting to bite you in the ass?
I'm hoping a lot.
No, I'm the reason. I lie over and over.
He can relate to that.
And you knew somewhere deep it was too good to be true.
It was too good to be true.
But you let yourself be.
But you let yourself be swept.
Swept.
Because he was the first strong enough to lift you.
Was the first.
He's so obsessed.
I saw myself in her work when I was younger. Did you tell me about her?
She was a light. She's beautiful. Inside and out. A true poet.
Until she didn't like how you were, John. Until that illusion you had of her was ruined.
We dated. Briefly.
No way.
It's worth Bronte. Louise, you can trust me. With all of you.
Run for the hills, Louise.
I'm a mess, and I don't think I can handle an affair as much as I would enjoy myself.
What have you done?
Please don't make me feel like I'm the asshole.
No, you're doing the correct thing.
Oh, no. I am the asshole. Because you are right.
Mm-hmm.
I see all of you. The mess, the pain behind the bluster, the ache to connect, breath, shallow cheeks.
Oh my god, please stop. But like, can people not put like his ex or this girl that he dated got murdered, his wife was a murderer and then got murdered? Like, what? They think that she got burnt in the house. Like, don't you think that's suspicious?
So this is where you snuck off to. Hey, you can trust me with it.
Another one of his fantasies.
I have a son. A wife.
It's not stopped me before.
There was a time when I could read your mind, and I don't know when that changed. Help me understand, why are you not suffering the way I am?
Because you're a normal person and he's not.
Not even remotely guilty.
In fact, I'm starting to think it's what makes me special.
And when you look at me like that, it's painful.
Understandable reaction, though.
Let me be your knight. I need to be of service. Let me help you make the world better. Please.
You can help me.
By going away?
Just any way but that.
He's not going to accept that.
You are trouble. The word affair has been ping-ponging around my head ever since it slipped out of your pink lips. Were I a weaker man, I'd take the current strain in my marriage as a reason to pursue you.
But like, she looks so much like Kate. It's weird.
Fancy word for thief.
You know I didn't tell you that to give you more ammo. Rather to show you that I can do this without your help.
Mm-hmm.
About last night.
I heard everything you have to say. And the only reasonable response I have for you is... fuck you.
Period.
I am a queen.
Period.
I will make this world better, and I am not to be fucked with. But I do things my way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to fire my cunt sister and bathe in the glow of her public humiliation. Because there's more than one way to hurt someone.
This is what I've been saying. But he's not gonna like that, because like I said, he has like the savior complex.
In the meantime, you've got me, and I think your plan is fucking genius, Joe.
I hope Kate is the one to kill him.
No, that's not necessary. We're gonna call the vote while she's out of town. Apparently she's headed to some spa in Santa Fe. She's gonna be unreachable, I think.
And by unreachable, I mean dead.
I take away her power on the board, undo the prenup, and steal.
But the thing is with twins is like there's still a little bit of differences, like physically, that people would be able to tell them apart.
It was never about the victim. It was about the killer. Your husband. First, Reese Montrose, and then Uncle Bob, because he found out about everything. Is Joe your little assassin? And when that's proven, oh, the police, they are gonna have a lot.
Yeah, Joe didn't really think this one through.
You are a monster.
I really feel for you, sis.
Monster for uncovering the truth.
Here's to hoping an inadvisable amount of sugar will help Maddie's brain create the pathways it needs to connect to her inner she-demon.
There he is.
Oh, was it not Maddie?
You know, I would love to not write about toxic men anymore, but they just keep being my greatest source of pain. And I must write my pain.
If it were up to me, we'd take men like that and line them up in front of a firing squad.
Okay, but put yourself in that line as well.
Sometimes I think witnessing an abuser's punishment is all I would need to heal.
There.
Don't take that as
that dark side I keep seeing.
Don't take that as her saying to kill him.
Chaotic good is my babe. They are messy, they make mistakes, hence chaotic, but they have good hearts, and they will break the rules for the right reason.
Yeah, I'm either chaotic good or chaotic evil. As in when I played Baldur's Gate 3 and D&D, not in real life.
For years, I searched for the woman who would truly understand me. Some small part of me still hopes it's Kate, but minute by minute, you make the case it could.
How many times have you thought this about all the women, Joe? Learn from your mistakes.
Can you please stop? Because this
You're
isn't
just
funny.
a try-hard, pathetic, simping little stand-in.
You
will never be what Harrison really wants.
Harrison wanted me first.
You wish.
No, you stole him from me.
Then why be mad at your sister, not at Harrison?
I should have eaten you in the womb when I had the chance.
Holy shit.
There she is.
This ridiculous plan might work after all.
Something has to go wrong, though.
No. Because how many times do I have to tell you, no, I won't do things the way that you want to?
You think Reagan will stop if you resign?
We don't
Probably
have any
not.
other options.
I think she'll still go through with it, even if she resigns.
I was so shocked by how easy it would be to just come home and just give you the go. Because you're right, it is. It's in me.
I love that about you.
But it's not a good way to be.
This is murder we're talking about. I am not a queen. You are not a knight. This is not some romantic fantasy. This is reality.
Tell that to Joe and his delusions.
We move the on. All we need is each other. You and me and Henry. Isn't that enough?
My wife looks at me like I'm a beast, despises that side of me, but today you reminded me of the virtues.
But Bronte doesn't actually know that side of you. She thinks that it's a fictional character.
Harrison is with Gretchen in the city, leaving Reagan here alone with me.
This is a nice place. But something is bound to go wrong. It's not going to be that easy. And I hope it goes wrong, because even though I don't really like Reagan, she's not wrong.
Just your back foot into Trikonasana.
Imagine having a whole, like, spa where you can do yoga and Pilates.
Upward hands pose. Low.
Not fair.
Make sure to breathe in through your nose. Out.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, she's got skills. Definitely was not expecting that. Yes, Reagan. Oh no, the stick from the pool table. She gonna like hit him with it?
In what universe is a billionaire's daughter this tough?
Why can't she be? Oh. Let's go, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes.
I'm impressed. Didn't think Katie.
Don't give a speech, just smack him.
I thought you'd be better at this, considering all the experience you have.
Yeah, he was unprepared. Really?
Really wish I could finish the job. But for now, I need her alive.
Okay, song choice.
Her wanting to be seen but never too clearly. Heart. She's forged armor from her brokenness and wears it like unbuttoned a tattered cardigan. And she's naked beneath. Her soft peach nipples perk up as if they've been waiting for my lips. She shivers as my fingers glide down and down and down.
I don't want to know all this.
What is that for? I'm not due.
It's not for you.
No, I can never. That would kill her. You can't just.
I'm not gonna do it, you are.
Why?
This was your plan all along, wasn't it?
Never underestimate how evil this man is.
I'm not gonna do it. I don't give a shit what you say.
She deserves to die, Maddie.
I wouldn't say that.
One of you dies. It's the same choice I'm giving to her when she wakes up. You think that she's gonna hesitate when her life is on the line.
That's true.
I am on your side. So, what the f is really going on?
You don't want to know.
You did accept that I'm sorry.
How's Joe feel about all this?
You need to let this go.
I mean, why would he? It's his whole life, essentially.
Thank God. Maddie.
She's gonna kill you. I hope you know that.
So what? Does he just plan on keeping me in his evil lair forever?
Go. No.
He wants me to kill you and then become you to trick people.
Which sounds ridiculous.
To undo all the trouble that you've been causing.
I bet she's gonna give her a chance to see how she reacts, and then she's gonna react badly, and then she's gonna kill her.
He thinks you could be me? Why? Why what? Why is that so absurd to you? To think that I could be you? Because if you could, honey, you would have.
There's not really a time to laugh at your sister.
Did you know that I could have died? A fractured pelvis? It's serious. I think we should just face the facts. Your husband loves me. Your child came out of my birth canal. Everything you have should be mine. I know you could have died, sweetie. And so did Harrison. And the doctor said we might have to make an agonizing choice.
And they were gonna choose the baby.
That would have been the easiest decision I ever had to make. You have been in here a week and nobody's missed you.
Mm-mm.
Because you are expendable, Maddie.
Like, what are you thinking when it's like, she's literally said that Joe wants her to kill you, and you're out here acting like this?
Don't forget your bookmark.
How is she gonna do it though? Because we know that she's like freakishly strong.
You're your own woman, strong, capable. I won't overstep.
I told you that wasn't enough.
Hey. Get your hand off her now.
Relax, buddy. We're fine.
No, we're not fine. It's time for you to leave.
We're just talking. Right, B? You can have her back when I'm done.
Nuh-uh.
Get the f here and stay away from her. I will not tell you twice.
That's all you got? Really? You're out here thinking you're tough shit and what's saying like, oh, bark, no bite?
I just...
No, you're right. It's not your place, Joe. I am not yours to protect.
I know.
No, you don't.
You don't get to do romantic things like that when you have a wife and a child. I found the pages in your drawer.
Those were the easiest pages I've ever written. Did I want you to find them?
God, you do have no idea how confusing this is. I am not supposed to feel this way about you.
I'm not supposed to.
All I'm thinking about is that they've left the shop unsupervised.
Doesn't matter. You're married. And this can never be anything, so it doesn't matter what we feel.
Arte, please wait. Please wait.
I like that even though she knows that she's made bad decisions, this is one bad decision that she won't make.
A fantasy is all we could ever be. I have to stay in the real world. Yeah, so much for turning them against each other. The two are actually bonding under the circumstances.
No, I think she killed her.
You were right. The one person in the whole world who was supposed to respect me, she respected me the least.
No, because what she said about if it was like between her and the baby, that was like messed up. You don't say that to your own sister. Especially when she's done the kindness of being the surrogate.
It is with a heavy heart that I...
Oh, spare us, Kate. We all know you're not sad to see me go. What Kate is trying and failing to say is that I will be taking a step back from my role as CFO of Lockwood Corp.
Well, with that...
she knows that Joe had something to do with this.
As you know, we have an open board seat, and I would like to nominate Theodore Hayes. All those in favour, raise your
I
hand.
really like the name Theodore. Yeah, she knows something is up.
I think it worked.
Yeah, but you're married with Kate is no longer going to be working. Oh, but she looks so good though all the time.
What did you do?
She knows.
There is no way that Reagan would have rolled over like that. You have to have done something.
Mm-hmm.
We won. Why can't you be happy?
But isn't it going to come out that Reagan is dead?
Oracle even kept her hands clean while I did what was necessary to protect our family, and that's what I get.
Because she told you not to do it.
Thank you for everything.
What? Wait a second. Slow down. Slow down. Stop.
Please, Joe.
I don't want you to go. Please stay.
How many episodes? 4 episodes it's taken him to cheat. Man, he was so obsessed with Kate. But yet he still thinks that all these women that he dates are the problem.
In the classics, affairs tend to get a bad rap.
Yeah, so much for not sleeping with married men.
This gross? Really? This gross?
Whoa, what are you doing? Only you could make me want to be messier, but I'm
I don't want to see this,
terrified our
thanks.
eternity will come crashing down if I show you how much of my protagonist is actually me.
Well, you actually had a woman that actually liked that about you, Joe, but you actually, you ruined everything. Because you're a hypocrite.
I know, Cynthia, I was the one who hired you. The things that you scrubbed, the things that I said I didn't want to know about Joe 3 years ago. I want to know.
Kate, you're putting yourself in danger. I mean, you already knew this. Surely.
Make sure it's encrypted.
I swear, if she dies, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss, and Kate will stay ignorant of reality as long as Maddie plays her part.
You want Mommy? Oh, sure.
So she has to pretend to be a sister for the rest of her life?
Ask me that again. They're gonna find out.
That makes no sense.
Honey, what is wrong?
What's wrong? How about f***ing everything? You know, just because I allowed you to come back home doesn't mean that everything is fine.
Please forgive me, I am so sorry.
I thought they were gonna make something up about Reagan disappearing and then, like, what is the point of this?
When do I get to show your work the same level of attention and care?
Well, I haven't been writing too much lately. I've been a little bit distracted.
Having an affair?
I appreciate all the hours you've been putting in at the store. I saw that you're out of the essentials.
JoeGoldberg? Are you calling me malnourished?
More stressed, I think. Hey, you can sit up right there, please. Thank you. Money buys a lot, especially discretion.
Isn't this your wife's money that you're using, though?
Can you, like, my shoulders?
Acts of service, a love language we're both fluent in.
I can't wait till she realizes what type of man he really is.
Thank you.
Kate, what are we gonna do? I'm on your side. 100%.
I am so sorry. Oh, come here.
At least she has someone that she can, who can support her.
Like, such a fool.
No. That is not what you should be doing. Putting this all on yourself.
I love Teddy. I'm still worried about his safety.
Well, now that you no longer need to protect him, are you finally going to tell me the truth? Who did you marry?
No, like I said, I'm worried about his safety. I see himself not making it live to the end of the season.
What kind of things are we talking here?
He hurt people. Worse.
Worse?
Recently, I've been looking into everything he's done, and I've discovered things that he hadn't told me. Like the fact that he cheated on his last wife with a woman who has since gone missing.
Who is this?
Her name is Mariam. Their affair began a few months before Love Quinn supposedly killed herself.
Piece it together.
I read that his ex went crazy, that she tried to...
Well, yes, but no.
Bob, that was him, wasn't it? I knew it. I asked you. Kate, you are not safe. I don't feel safe being here.
No, you're not safe.
Because he doesn't know.
But he will find out.
But you have got to go to the police. He cannot get custody if he's in jail.
Yeah, but then she'll be dragged into it. She's an accomplice.
His arms pressing her against the desk as she gasped for breath. No words for the hunger raking through her body, pressing herself into his hardness as his teeth grazed.
This sounds just like Akatar.
It's like, what is the point of feminism if I can't be trusted to know my own sexuality?
Again, I don't need to see this.
I could do anything to you right now. But that's the difference between me and men like Clayton. I'm here to serve you.
You're doing a great job at that.
You want me in control.
You're mine now.
Oh, I didn't like hearing those words from his mouth.
Oh my god. Did you just break up with me?
Bronte? Louise?
We're sorry. The number you have reached is not certain.
Don't act like this is going to be a challenge for you, Joe. He's going to be able to find her.
And what the happened to us?
She probably regretted the affair, I'm assuming.
I've just got to create a fake email account. Got our hands on your latest play. Brilliant stuff. Would love to meet. Are you around this weekend?
He's crazy. We knew this, but like, damn.
How's your day?
Fine. It's nice to have you home for dinner.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of each other recently. I forgot how much work it is. The bookstore.
She doesn't trust him. Rightfully so.
Alright, scooch over, Zohar.
This is his bedroom?
Oh, what is this? Dad, language.
I'm sorry, earmuffs. Kate's hiding a knife in
Oh.
our bed.
I was going to say, that does not look like a child's bedroom.
Now trust me, really doesn't trust me. Is this how bad it's gotten? And she is scared of me. She could have impaled my son.
Okay, so
Okay, but is it unreasonable for her to be scared of you, Joe?
you want to explain why our son found this under your pillow? Tell me this isn't because of me.
It's exactly because of you.
I wanted to protect our family. I show you my writing, and now you think I'm some bloodthirsty psychopath.
Joe, your writing. Stop acting like a victim.
He is. He does that all the time.
And do to me. You're f***ing your shop girl. Go ahead, please. Deny it. I want to see the look in your eye as you gaslight me, so I have a reference for the last 3 years.
There was a time when I thought you understood me.
Oh, piss off!
Stop acting like the victim.
And tell me the whole truth. I gave you my heart.
You took it right back when you saw mine.
Because you're a psycho.
I forgave your past. Because you could forgive mine, but now you've twisted the story to make me out to be the only villain. And that's how we end up with the son finding a giant
hunting knife underneath his mother's pillow.
He's so delusional that he actually thinks that she's the problem.
And I don't think I'll ever be gaslit again. You come one step closer. Remember, our son is upstairs. Joe,
Come on, I want you to do it. Stab me if that's who you think I really am.
Why would you do that?
Anything. And you took that and you used it. You benefited from it and then you rejected me for it. And I know that deep down when we got married, you knew all of this. You are not a victim either.
Like, she's done messed up things, and she's not perfect, but in no way is she as worse as you, Joe.
Which is why this will all be amicable.
What?
Divorce, babes.
No one has to get hurt, Joe.
Yeah, you don't have to kill this one.
It's not hard finding someone who wants to be discovered. Got his address from his pretentious found poetry website.
Why would you put your address on a website? That's pretty stupid.
Working with Clay. Ugh. Let's see what Clay's been up to.
Why is his face his wallpaper? That's weird.
$10 is it's a house on the beach. It has a sign out front. You can't miss it.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, you're that guy. Sick.
Yeah. Thank you, Sawyer. You've been a big help. I used to think Gen Z would save us all. Maybe Henry's generation still has a shot.
Yeah, Gen Z is not doing good. Oh, my generation is disappointing me day by day. It's incredible how he wears a black cap and he thinks that's like enough of a disguise for him not to be recognized.
What are you doing here?
Clayton, are you in trouble?
I am not yours to save, Joe.
Yeah, try telling him that.
And he showed up and I remembered he's a human shit stain and I sent him packing.
And why did you run away? Was it because of the sex? Because if I did something wrong?
No, Joe, it's...
Because you're married.
Yes and no.
Oh, never mind. She doesn't care about that, I guess.
It was too real. I told you before, I am not your trope. And then there I was, the other woman. It is not easy pretending that you're not married.
Oh, okay. Okay, go. Thank you.
I never wanted an affair.
And he's gonna be like, well, I'm getting divorced, so none of this matters.
I've never wanted anything more. You have so much power over me. It's terrifying.
You're literally telling him everything that he wants to hear.
I'm getting a divorce.
But go,
Bronte.
you helped. You were part, like, that. You're the reason they're getting a divorce. Well, obviously the fact that he's a murderer as well, but like, she doesn't know that. You home-wrecked the marriage.
What's that smell? Is there something burning? Oh, it's just sage. What the fuck are you doing? Just, you know.
You need that girl.
Reagan, come out here and face me. I need to know what Joe did to get you to step down.
Joe didn't do anything to me. It was my whorebag sister.
Well, you just said you forgave me.
I forgave you for sleeping with my husband.
Okay, this is a lot. She's going crazy.
Maddie? Okay, where is Reagan?
This is a lot to unpack.
She's dead. And she's haunting me.
Oh, Kay's gonna be pissed. She's gonna be pissed.
But it wasn't my fault.
Who made you do it?
We were trapped in a cage. In Joe's cage. He made me realize all of this trauma that I endured. Katie.
No, this was Joe's...
Daddy is on the board. And Reagan is gone. And things are better.
Go, like, no, you've gone crazy. Understandably so. I'm surprised Kate's not had a heart attack, to be honest. This is a lot.
Tell me you love me. And that's it. I'm yours. I will lift you up and put you...
Until she does something that you don't like, Joe, and then the illusion will be broken and you'll either... Well, no, you'll probably kill her.
Maddie is Reagan. Reagan is dead because Joe forced Maddie to kill her. Where is Maddie now?
At Reagan's, being Reagan.
Is she okay?
No.
Don't tell me that you are still refusing to speak to the authorities about this.
I've told you. I can't.
Our sister is dead because of him. And you want to do this quietly? Because you're worried about what?
Because she'll also go to prison.
I asked Joe to kill Bob, to protect our family. So I can't give him up, because he could bring me down with him. He killed a politician in London, Reese Montrose, and I stood by while he framed a girl who is now sitting.
Yeah, this is a very big mess, Teddy.
He's untouchable. I was so determined not to become daddy that I married him instead.
There's only one thing we can do.
I care about your safety, I do. But maybe you should lose everything.
Yeah, I mean, she's not a great person herself, but it's just the gaslighting from Joe and him blaming everything. Like, he's just so delusional that it's incredible.
For a level of trust between us. You asked if I'd do anything for you.
Because he couldn't even smack any sense into him. He's that delusional that even when you say it to his face, he wouldn't believe it.
How the did your shitbag ex get in here?
Get the off of me, man!
Yeah, Clayton is dead. It's his instinct, like he just...
Oh my god!
Oh, this is...
What the f is this?
Well, I was gonna say, this is great for us.
Oh my god!
We're live, mother.
There's no pulse, call 911!
He's clearly dead.
Wait, I recognize her.
God. Our friend Clayton, he's dead, and JoeGoldberg killed him. The world needs to see this before TikTok takes it down.
Yeah, you're showing a dead body on TikTok. That's messed up.
Got him, Louise.
Got me. What the f is going on? Did you set me
Oh
up?
my god.
Did you catfish me?
Oh, please tell me that is the case. Oh my god. Bronte, I'm sorry for ever doubting you. Honestly, Bronte, I'm sorry for ever doubting you. Honestly.
Not for me.
Not even for you.
Come on, don't be a square.
Oh my god. This is incredible.
Show yourself you're in love. You'll understand it.
Poor Clayton though, did they set him up knowing that he was gonna probably get killed?
Can you please tell Joe that I have to go?
She's mine now, Joe. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. I did not see this coming. Oh my god. Please team up with Kate. Take him down, please.
But this is what you had planned for me.
Oh no, but Kate's also gonna go down because then she can come out and say, you know, to get him to take him down. She can be like, well, I've got proof that he's done all this as well, but she's also gonna take herself down. But she might actually do that.
Made me think I needed to save you.
Because you're that predictable.
Get the f off of me, man!
And now it's my word against yours.
And against TikTok Live.
Kate's lawyers have bailed me out for now. It's the Lockwood way. Shut it down. Deal with it internally.
I can't believe I was out here doubting her, judging her a little bit.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
You look just like the Bronte I thought I knew. But you're not her. You're a snake, and I know nothing.
She played her part so well. She should consider becoming an actress. Like, my god.
Your friends have been telling a pretty unbelievable story.
Yeah, because if they think that he
They say
killed
you moved to New York to catfish JoeGoldberg.
Beck,
That true?
then they could start looking into it. Like, they'll unweb like a whole mess. Kate might not even have to get involved.
Do what you gotta do for your family, but you have to hold on to your love for this. I see the way you come alive when we're here working. I'd hate for you to lose that. I really, really would.
Yeah, I hear you.
Justice for Beck. She really, like, the fact that people hate her as well. Baffling. Like, was she perfect? No, that was the whole point.
I'm
But
no bird.
she's just...
No net ensnares me. I am a free human being.
I hate Joe.
The body was found on the property of Dr. Nicholas Angevine, a therapist based in New York. Sources have identified the victim as Guinevere Beck, graduate student and reportedly one of Dr. Angevine's patients. In a statement, the
Louise, what's wrong?
Oh, she's so happy if Beck gets justice. If they all get justice. Like,
So I got a little obsessed. During the day I worked, I took care of my mom, and at night, I went online looking for more information. For closure, for...
This is so good. I love this twist, honestly.
Hi.
everybody, this is Brontosaurus 2.
Oh, Clayton 1 is... Oh my god. I feel bad for Clayton.
We both had this, like, need to do something. Help someone when no one would help us. Then we met Clayton. His dad's getting screwed over as we speak.
Who's your dad?
Nick and Javine.
Dr. Nikki.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So you and your friends think Dr. Angevine is innocent?
Mm-hmm.
Law enforcement got it wrong?
Yep. Let's not act like that's crazy.
We wanted to expose him for who he really was.
But this might not work because they could see what he did to Clayton as self-defense, maybe.
Over the next few years, we combed the internet for every piece of information we could find.
You can always trust people on Reddit to do the job, you know?
My friends thought the smart thing would be to get into the fringes of his life, keep an eye on him while staying invisible enough that our cover, I guess, wouldn't be blown. But I wasn't satisfied with the plan.
Oh, was this by accident? She didn't mean to get caught by him?
I broke into his bookstore. I don't exactly know what I was searching for, but it felt good to be, I don't know, active.
She played that really well because she did not seem, like, scared, like she thought she was talking to an actual killer.
I think he liked me.
You can't do that again. No, Dom, she can't do that again.
Clayton, she made contact.
It was a great opportunity.
Minty fresh. This was a person posting on the internet?
Yes. She dated Joe once. She said she saw a cage in the basement of the bookstore with her own.
Marianne? I can't remember if Marianne was dead. I thought she wasn't.
I had to see it for myself.
That's why she was so eager. Now the lockpicking makes sense.
I realized Joe was a romantic. There were all stories about him being a white knight for the woman he loved.
So she knew that what role to play.
We've got to put on a show. I forgot I have a thing. I have to go.
Whoa, seriously?
Wow.
Hello,
Bronte.
Honestly, they all acted so well. Considering, like, the circumstances.
They literally called Joe Prince Charming. Don't let him fool you. Just stay on mission. Let the rest of it just fall out of your pretty little brain.
But I guess it's normal for her to doubt that if she's getting close to him, because obviously she's seen a different side to him that he's, you know, the act that he kind of puts on.
Are you apologizing, Clayton?
What did your folks say? Is the beach cottage open?
Not for another couple weeks. Just means we have more time to plan if you can get your shit together. I swear, Louise, I was trying to stop him from going to the bookstore.
I know.
I mean, this is his dad that, you know, is in prison, so obviously he's going to be very eager to get evidence that it was not him.
Louise is the one that's risking her actual body every day, so we follow her lead. So, are you up for it?
She's probably hoping to prove them wrong.
When did you decide Mr. Goldberg wasn't who you thought he was?
It wasn't a...
Because that's the thing, it's really easy for a bad person to act like a good person. It's not that hard. In my opinion, I think it's harder to be mean than it is to be nice, you know?
I was naive. Just thinking I could go through with this whole catfish thing is taking over my...
You know, it's a lot, it's a lot.
I'm just lying, Dom. Just so much pretending.
But it's for a good cause.
11 hours since Kate saw me kill a man for all the world to see.
Yeah, what is Kate's plan going to be now?
What the is wrong with you?
Okay, yes.
Good question.
I deserve that.
You really couldn't contain yourself. You needed to kill someone that badly. For sake. Of course you got catfished.
You're right. I've made a mistake.
Yeah, now you realise that.
I deserve everything you're throwing at me.
And
because you're without me, right? Because it didn't work out with your catfishing TikToker. Were you always this obvious? This pathetic?
Yes. Yes, he always has been.
Where is my son?
Safe!
You're not his mother, Kate.
I've been his mother as long as he can remember. You don't get to take that away from me.
Henry's mom is dead. You are a replacement.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Henry had good dads, and taking him from them is one of the worst things I've ever helped.
Yep, exactly. That's
Those
what I
men
said.
loved him.
I love him. He's mine.
No, you don't. You think you do, but you never have. You don't even see him. To you, he is just an extension of yourself. You know, if you actually cared, you would be begging me to take him from
That's
you.
true. That's very true.
He abandoned him once to chase a
Yeah,
woman
he's
that you
been an
thought you
awful
loved
father.
across the ocean, to run from all the people that you killed. You've killed more people. Are you actually trying to tell me that you won't find a reason to abandon him again?
Put him in his place. Put him in his place.
When you signed the agreement with the lawyer, there was a temporary custody agreement in the paperwork. I guessed correctly that you were too caught up in your own bullshit to notice it was there. You've already agreed that you're not fit to care for him.
And that is correct.
Monster.
I'm the monster.
I will fight this!
Go ahead, try.
No! On the other side of those doors are armed bodyguards ready to come in at a moment's notice.
And that's the tea.
My security will see you out.
Oh, I love this. I'm loving this. Like I said, I think she'll take down Joe even if she knows that it's taken down herself. Because what she got right now, Henry, she's lost everything else. Obviously she's got a business, but I think she'll come clean.
Joe was a romantic. I should have guessed that he would still come looking for me. Dom, hey, listen to me. Just don't come back here, okay? He's here.
Who? Joe?
Yeah, so now you've seen that he's a stalker.
He wanted to make Joe jealous so that he would show up angry and ready to kill me with all the cameras around.
You think he was willing to risk your life just to prove a point?
Yes.
But he ended up losing his own life. But surely Clayton would have seen that coming, that Joe was more likely to attack him in that moment and not Bronte.
When I told you to collect Joe's DNA, I didn't mean to.
Clayton, and I know what you were trying to do. You thought he would kill me.
I didn't know for sure, and obviously he didn't, so we can go back to the original plan.
No.
Okay, feeling a bit less bad. Well,
is that it? You want to beat her so badly that you ended up being just as stupid as she was.
Yeah, but Beck didn't know.
Your friends say that Mr. Goldberg killed Clayton in a rage. Are you claiming it was self-defense?
Oh my god. Do not. Do not. I started to like you. I really did. Don't make me regret that choice.
Yes.
Kate, I'm gonna need you to just... I'm gonna need you to just show everything that you have on him. Please. I'm so angry right now. They gave me what I wanted and then they just took it away like that. I mean, we still don't know what's gonna happen with him. It's up to the police to decide, I guess.
There's nothing quite so painful as being misunderstood.
No one is misunderstanding anything, Joe.
No wonder journalism is dying. Where's the context? My side of the story. What if Henry sees this?
Where was Beck's side of the story? You just see what you want. You don't ever hear anyone else's side of the story.
At least, let me talk to Henry.
You cannot do this! You cannot keep me from my son!
Hey, Teddy.
Yeah, good luck with that. Nobody wants to talk to you.
You better hope I get my son back.
Or what?
If I don't, you're going to pay.
How? What can you do? Can't kill anyone now, everyone's watching you.
Every day without Henry is hell. A few months of Kate dripping poison in his ear, turning him against me. I left my son once before.
Maybe she just tells him the truth about what his dad is. Not feeding him poison, she's just telling him the truth. Which I doubt she even would.
If anyone asks you about Joe, you know nothing.
Can't you just speak out? Put him in jail. You said there are other crimes that don't directly involve you.
And how do you think Joe would respond to that?
Exactly.
I've secured an apartment in the West Village that Joe doesn't know about. If you and Albie could take Henry there, not for long.
Fine.
Yeah, it's not Henry's fault. Like I said, I feel like Teddy's gonna die. Does not deserve it. I mean, no one's deserved it, but he doesn't deserve it at all. Go. Stand up.
What's the point?
Are you serious right now? What, we're supposed to throw away the last 3 years because the cops suck and don't care about murder when they see it?
Well, why would people trust Bronte?
I mean, how naive is she that this man that she believed at some point is a serial killer who has targeted multiple women. So we obviously know that he has to be charming, you know, a little bit to have got those women in the first place. Like, just put two and two together.
I'm sorry, but you really do need to leave at once.
Give Henry this book for me. We are reading it, and I just want him to have any sense of stability and normalcy right now. Please.
Just say yes and then don't give it to him.
Take care of yourself, Mr. Goldberg.
But check the pages, you know, make sure there's nothing in there that he's not like written a note or something. Or just don't give the book to him.
Always been my savior.
Oh, he's put a tracking chip.
I hate having to track my own son, but I'll do anything to see Henry.
But like Kate said, you didn't care about him before. You abandoned him to pursue a woman that you became obsessed with.
He thought Joe would kill a woman who wanted to leave him, so that's what he made it look like. He didn't care at all what could have happened to me.
He saved Joe?
He saved me, Dom. From Clayton. You were not there. He tried to hurt me, and that is what Joe saw. That is why Joe went after him, to protect me. I didn't think Clayton would die. I didn't want him to die, but that's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, Joe didn't kill someone out of, you know, it wasn't cold-blooded murder. He was trying to help her. And if it was anyone else, I would argue it's self-defense.
I think you need some time away. There's an opening at a facility. It's beautiful.
Are you trying to send me to rehab?
It's more of a spa. You need some time.
Yeah, you do need it.
Everything that's happened. I sent my mother there to recover after she had a breakdown.
I am not having a breakdown.
I think you are.
I can't express how sorry I am. Please let me make it up to you.
Yeah, I think Kate didn't really know what she was signing up for, but like she should have known. She kind of did pretend to be dumb. Joe was right in that.
I just want my life back with Harrison and Gretchen knowing that it's me. It's Maddie. Joe promised me that.
Joe made you kill your sister, Maddie. Joe doesn't want to help you. I do. From there, we will find an exit strategy. One that gets you everything you want.
But Kate is so good at handling these situations. Like, I really do hope that she can take Joe down. Or she was being a bit manipulative, that is also true. But she's also helping, like, I don't know, even if it's not for the right reasons.
Want you so bad right now.
Well, he's great at his job.
Henry is asleep, and we're not going to be waking him.
I don't know what Kate told you, but...
The truth?
Whoa.
Get the f*** out, Joe.
Don't do this, please.
Leave!
I'm scared. I'm scared. Joe could take that knife from him.
It's me.
I don't think... Would he do it knowing that Henry's in the house?
Daddy!
Hey!
When are we going home?
Soon. I haven't left you.
Dad, nobody at school wants to talk to me.
Henry.
You are literally ruining your own child's life with your own actions, Joe.
The look on Henry's face. For him to see me treated like that.
Henry's a child and does not know what is happening, so...
I'm trending. Now what have you done, Bronte?
So yeah, JoeGoldberg is still walking free, but we're not gonna let this stand. We think that Clayton was just the latest in a long line of victims going back years. JoeGoldberg is a serial killer. Candace Stone.
No.
Earliest.
Yep. Let it all out.
Benjamin Ashby III also went on vacation, also disappeared by Joe. Next, Guinevere Beck herself.
How could they know?
If anyone knows anything about JoeGoldberg, we want to know. Stitch this, leave a comment, or slide into our DMs. It's time to take this
That wasn't even all of them.
pop off, fam.
Did my death sentence really just begin with the phrase, pop off?
As it should.
Shit, not Dottie.
JoeGoldberg killed both my babies.
This is a f***ing nightmare.
Love and 40 are dead. Because of him.
Yep.
I haven't seen my grandson Henry in years. He made everyone think I was the crazy one when, no, he's the crazy one.
You angry because the truth is coming out?
Joe literally saved us.
Shut the f*** up, Paco.
We're guessing this kid is talking about Ron Baker, who's a probation officer in New York City, who has been a missing person since 2019.
Yeah.
Just like I can't definitively rule out that Joe murdered a ton of people.
Thank you, Ethan. That really helps. Who the f*** is this?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's my little sis.
He doesn't know what happened. No one understands.
Who is this guy?
It's been such a dark place since she left us. There really was this
Have we ever seen him before? His
Joe
brother?
guy who did it. Look at her.
All the good I've done. All the people I've saved, and now I'll never not be known.
Yeah, you saved them and then you killed them. if it isn't the consequences of his own actions. And all it is people on social media telling you that you're guilty. I want you to suffer more. Why would you pick up? Why would you do that? Oh my god. Tell Kate about this. Go to Kate. But like, realistically, if it did come out and she had to go to court and she was being forced to kill her own sister, like, would she go to prison for that? I don't know. Like, she was literally being forced to. Well, they both died, so.
I'm here to talk to Joe about the death of Clayton Angevine. Let's talk about Louise Flannery, who you knew as Bronte. Apart from the statement she gave to police, she hasn't said a thing since Clayton Angevine's death. Who is she to you?
I was led to believe that she was an employee here.
At my bookstore.
A younger employee with whom you began an affair?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My infidelity was a betrayal, not just of Kate, but of the family we built together.
But you thought it was worth it to betray your family? Were you in love with Louise?
Oh, she's gonna go back to the UK.
Hard to call it love when one person is lying the whole time.
And you want?
Louise Flannery is the biggest regret of my entire life.
What were you expecting?
Cue for the childhood trauma portion of the evening. Bronte, if you're watching, I will never forgive you for forcing me into this.
I can't stand the wailing of women.
You're probably picturing the worst right now.
How many people has he killed down here? A lot.
You made this?
No, this is Mr. Mooney. Ivan Mooney, he used to own this place. We had a complicated relationship.
Oh, I hate him so much, I really do.
So I looked to him.
And you know what, this is probably gonna work.
He did.
And then he locked me in this place, and like, you know, I'm so traumatized. Poor me.
Well, unlikable, unlovable, damaged, ruined.
This is what I want to see. This is what I want to see.
Hey, did you not listen to a single word that I said? I mean, how old are you that you didn't work this shit out in therapy?
You think this man's been to therapy?
You somehow made yourself more revolting. Pull it together. The whole internet is watching.
Are you happy, Bronte? Seeing me make a fool of myself, exposing my...
He always blames someone else. When it wasn't Beck, it was Love, and now it's Bronte.
I haven't been honest with you.
You haven't?
You asked me if I was in love with Louise Flannery.
He really thinks he's cooking. He really does.
My heart goes out to Clayton's family. They must have loved him dearly. But the hard truth is that he was hurting Bronte. So, I'm sorry, Louise. I think she's always going to be Bronte.
I just know that Gen Z as well is going to watch this and they're going to eat it up. They're going to eat it up.
I thought she was in danger. I had to save her because I loved her. So I don't want pity. I don't. True love, being truly seen by someone you admire so fiercely.
Good, because we don't pity you, lol. Good.
Even when it's snatched away.
I think I'm in love now. See, he's a white guy with dimples. Of course they were going to eat it up. I wasn't even really listening to what I was saying. I was just reading the comments people were saying. And it's like these innocent people guilty, they switch up like that. The internet, yep, they switch up like that.
Where are we going?
To London.
How come?
Because Mummy did something bad too. And we have to go there so that I can make it better. Okay?
Oh, is she gonna free... is it Nadia? Whenever you think you can count on Gen Z to do the right thing, you will be disappointed.
What is all this?
You're gonna tell me that women don't get out of bed in the morning to manipulate men? This girl catfished a guy.
Not the incel talk.
Not entirely fair.
In love with a serial killer. I mean, she's a freaking Manson girl. These hypocritical girls with their whiny, toxic masculinity.
This is all too realistic. This whole... Netflix is usually not very good at, you know, Gen Z slang, social media type thing, but they've really clocked this well.
Someone should find her. Ought to dox the bitch. This is getting a little scary. Is that you?
Hey, I got it.
Thanks very much. I'm such a klutz.
Here you go.
Appreciate it.
The stalker in question.
It's Louise, right?
What?
Am I supposed to believe some men's rights activist is pulling a Silence of the Lambs on you a block from a bus terminal?
What's worse than a serial killer? An incel. I can't believe he framed this poor girl. It's like, what, is she like 19?
My name is Kate Lockwood.
I know who you are. What do you want?
What I want is to get you out of here, which I believe I'm in a position to do.
Because I'm the one that put you in here.
We're going to take Joe Goldberg down.
If I'm being honest, I am still in love with you.
You weren't like 5 minutes ago. He is just, he's not, he's
Things will work out for us, after all.
crazy. Stand up, girl. Pissing me off. Oh, she's handcuffed. Never mind. So before we get into this episode, I wanted to talk quickly about Bronte. I do understand her position, as in it makes sense that, you know, from the outside it's really easy to judge and see things clearly, and then when you're inside a situation it's more difficult. So she went in expecting Joe to be a monster and like a serial killer, and she met this guy who's really nice, you know, has treated her really well, has done a lot for her, they have a lot of things in common, and she, you know, he's obviously not what she expected to be, and he hasn't done anything obviously that she would deem it would a serial killer would do. So I can understand her changing her mind and then having doubts of his innocence and not wanting to go through with the plan because she's seen a side of him that her friends haven't seen, and obviously she doesn't want to put an innocent man in prison. However, what annoys me with her is that just because he's nice does not mean that he's not a horrible person. And I did make a comment about this because it's like, think of the worst person that you know, like someone who you know is a horrible person. Chances are they have a lot of friends, they're well liked. If you ask anyone like, oh, what do you think of this person, they're like, oh yeah, they're really nice, they're really friendly, because these people are really manipulative and put on an act, and we know that Joe does that. So as the viewer, it's frustrating as well, because it's like, we know that her and her friends are right, and it's frustrating. So for me, what annoys me is that, like, just because he's nice, just because he's friendly, does not mean anything. Like, the fact that you've gone from thinking that he's a serial killer to like, oh no, he's innocent. Like, you tell me you don't even have doubts, that you don't even like just don't be so sure, and don't be so quick to like, you have these friends, and one of them, it's like it's his dad that was like involved in all of this, and it's like, so don't be so quick to just be like, no, he's innocent. You know what I mean? Like, just think little, don't be so quick. So that's what irks me, is that she's not even, or she wasn't even like thinking about that possibility. She'd already kind of like boxed it off, like, no, he's innocent. Like, just think a little bit.
Are our souls the same? I think they are. But I've been wrong before. Relationships are delicate.
Yeah, do you not think that you're the problem?
In the past, I was afraid to show all of myself. Maybe because deep down I knew they'd reject me.
You're broken. I'm not the problem. My husband is the problem.
Exactly.
You're a murderer, Joe.
You have killed so many people.
It's the fact that he doesn't see. He's so delusional that he's like murdered people, and he's like it's like a cat when they bring you like a dead bird or whatever, and like, this is for you, and it's like, but he's doing it with a person, like, of course they're gonna reject that.
As if not, you're just the woman who destroyed my life, and there will be consequences.
Delusional, completely delusional.
Joe, why the am I chained to the bed?
Oh, here, I'll help you. Your ankle was swollen. I thought it might be sprained, so I didn't want you to walk on it.
That is the worst reason to say that's the reason why you chain someone to a bed.
You hit your head pretty hard, you fell. I think that's when, you know, your ankle.
You were there.
Yeah, you're not questioning that. How convenient.
So there was DNA evidence. And you made that go away.
It was an unforgivable mistake. I know I can't give you the last few years of your life back, but I want to make this right.
Has this got anything to do with that little TikTok video that I heard about?
She wants to make it right when it affects her.
Well, you've got to save your own skin and convince yourself that you are a good person.
I mean, you're getting out, so...
Your friends died. Starting with your boyfriend. Joe was just clearing a path for himself and you...
I honestly can't remember any of that.
You okay?
What a good daddy you are.
Thanks.
You know, I was gonna go to the gym, but maybe you can...
I don't understand how Maddie likes him though, because she said that he liked her first, but then he proposed to her sister and decided to marry her instead.
Does this mean you forgive me?
Are you trying to kill the vibe?
That's very fancy.
Okay, loser.
Okay.
But how does she know? They might... I don't know how twins work. Would he not be able to tell that their bodies are different? Could she not have like a mole or birthmark?
So much, baby.
You know...
Maddie?
Or that.
Oh, this is nice. JoeGoldberg, you immortal or what? Who could basically be anybody, you know, with mutton chops added.
This. It feels like soulmates.
You've thought that so many times, though.
You baring your heart makes me want to bare mine, but now that we're here, what if I scare you?
He acts as if it's unreasonable, though, for people to be scared of a murderer.
Warmer?
Okay.
And a little bit warmer.
Okay.
I'm Dane, by the way. It's Louise, right?
What?
Oh my god.
What is this?
This is for you.
Joe, you're getting too excited. She just said, oh my god.
I don't want to hide who I am anymore, so think of this as a kind of offering. A life with me means no one would ever hurt you again.
Except for you.
Let him out? Never let him out. The choice is yours.
Are you realizing now? Are you realizing that you and your friends were right?
I think you decided who you want to be. And you dared the world to see you.
But like, you're not some vigilante, you know, taking criminals off the street. You've murdered innocent people.
Just 1 second, 1 second. I'm so sorry. Just... What is it?
Run. Oh, she can't.
If you want to wash your hands of all this, go back to Ohio, be Louise. I will understand, but in my experience, finding who you are starts with taking your power back.
At this point, I'm expecting her to just fully go along with it.
Show me you're the one.
Because like I said, he's painting it out like he's some sort of vigilante, but he's not.
Darlings!
It's Alita Phoebe!
I remember her.
Kate, come on, it's me. I killed our friends, Phoebes.
That's a lot.
Kate, it's my fault.
None of this is your fault, Phoebe. No one told me to marry Joe or to help put an innocent girl in prison. Can you promise me when this is over that we'll just swear off men and grow old in the countryside together?
Oh, this is not looking good for Kate. Whenever they make a promise, they never make it. But I mean, that sounds like a great plan.
Just do your mind magic. You know, get him on our side. Like you did with me.
Our side. But yeah, don't let him out. Because we know he's dangerous. If you're gonna do anything, just leave leave and call the police.
I wanted to teach you a lesson.
For?
Women like you are always selling guys out.
That's kind of ironic, right? The guy that you were looking out for, he put you in a
Yep.
cage.
Yep.
Stupid! Or let me out!
Why would you think she would let you out after saying that? Like, no, you turd, you can rot in there. Or, you know, you can call the police and both of them can get arrested. That would be the best solution.
You saw the real Joe.
You ruined me. Do you even get that? My dad's heart gave out this after my
Oh
trial.
my god.
This whole thing, it killed him.
We can make Joe pay for what he's done.
I mean, I think she should, because your life's already kind of been ruined, may as well take down the person who helped do it, even if it is working with the other person who helped put you in prison.
She'll be declared dead. And that's it. No more lying. You and Maddie.
But won't people find it suspicious though if he and Maddie get together right after?
Boating accident?
Yeah, Joe's got it all planned out. It's gonna make it look like she rented a boat and went overboard and just drowned.
Oh my God.
How?
Reagan pushed us into an impossible corner. It came down to either her or Maddie. I know I am glad it's Maddie, aren't you?
She didn't have to die, though.
Oh my God!
I can't believe
Yep.
I have to deal with these two morons.
Listen, he's a normal person. Like, even if he didn't particularly like her, she was still a person.
Yeah, I know all about how you agreed to let Maddie carry her child and stood by and watched while Reagan tormented her, bullied her, pushed her out of Gretchen's life.
Yes, why would you like him? I don't understand.
The two of you can have everything now. Love, freedom, family. Don't you want that?
Them getting together, even if it's like 5 years after Reagan supposedly died, it would still look really suspicious.
Yes, here we go.
He's not gonna do it.
I'm sorry, Maddie. Reagan was mean. She was cruel. But if there's one thing I know, it's that murder's wrong.
Sanctimonious twat.
But don't say that now. Play along with it, and then go to the police.
No, Joe, please!
I don't have time for this!
We are getting closer. He's gonna break. I swear. Just let me try, Joe, please. Please.
Maddie, you could try getting Harrison loose, and then you both can kill Joe.
You have 15 minutes.
Or maybe you can kill Joe, just run away.
I don't know what's happening to me. This never happened.
God, don't forget, this man was planning to kidnap you and do who knows what.
Yeah, I sort of feel like I should know better than to trust any of this. Especially when it's from someone that would marry JoeGoldberg.
You overlook a lot when you're in love. Kate may seem cold and ruthless, but she loves harder than anyone I know.
I don't think she cares. Like, she still put her in prison.
And the police are very angry with him.
He's going to jail?
Well, yes.
You're lying.
No.
I don't believe you.
Henry.
You made Daddy mad.
Henry.
This is all your fault.
Henry!
Like father, like son. But, you know, this is a child, so it's more understandable for him to be, you know, not a grown man.
You got kicked out of school at 15. Go on.
What are you trying to humanize me?
Yeah, I really don't get this.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Turns out you're not so bad. I'm gonna be more careful next time.
Next time.
What did you expect?
I just mean I'm only gonna go after females that really deserve it.
God, Joe was right. You are a waste of time. God damn it. My friend, Beck, was murdered by an angry, fragile little shitheel just like
You mean Joe?
I hope she died screaming.
Yeah, I mean, it would be hard not to be like Joe. Do what you do best to him. But call the police. That would be the better thing. Although the police probably might not do anything. You know, it's complicated.
We could give her a father and a mother who truly...
No, it would be really weird for Gretchen because, like I said, like it's weird dynamic. No.
Oh, Harrison. I need you because I don't think I could cope with what I did without you.
I don't think you're going to be able to get him to change his mind. I think he's just not gonna go through with it.
Phoebe?
Hi, Dad.
Whoa. Hey, Bob. What are you doing? Where are you? Are you with Auntie Lady Phoebe?
We're in London. I'm going to Oxford tomorrow.
What? Wow, you're in London. What are you doing in London?
Who is he going to choose, his son or Bronte?
You told him I'm going to jail. What kind of sick person says that to a 6-year-old?
I know it was you, the Eat the Rich killer. I have been stupid and complicit and blind for too long, but no longer. I am taking you down.
Don't announce it. Don't announce it.
And you will never see your son again.
No, she's hyping it up too much. I don't think he is going down.
Fine. I got my answer. You're not the one, but I'll deal with you later, Bronte. Time's up for these two.
Please tell me they both escaped.
What the?
It's all good.
Really, I promise.
Why would you not escape? Oh my god.
Everything I've lost, I have nothing. No one.
You say they're both monsters, but he's the main monster that caused all of this.
Okay, well, don't make me regret this. I'm happy for you guys.
You know, you could just, when he leaves, go to the police. Well, I guess Maddie would get into trouble.
You stayed.
But she let him go? No, I think she might have killed him. She won't let a man who she knows is gonna be a danger to other women go. Like, you know.
Do you love me? Yes. Even when I killed for you?
I believe that sometimes we have to take matters into our own hands.
So then...
I hope she's playing him. I really hope that she is.
Guys like Dane, they're a dime a dozen. You can't protect me from all of them.
What if I try? What if I killed everyone who tried to hurt you?
What if it's enough for me that you want to?
Has she really not connected the dots? She really doesn't believe that he killed Beck?
Your turn.
Wait, already?
Trust begets trust.
She has to be playing him. There's no way. She gonna ask him if he killed Beck?
Have you ever killed anyone innocent?
Yep.
Never. I guess I need to know you won't leave, because everybody leaves.
Like your mom. I don't think that you're being honest with yourself. You don't enjoy killing people, Joe.
Go, you really think that you can fix him?
You didn't deserve to be abandoned. I'm sorry that she did that. This is more about her than about you. And that dark side that took over, it sounds like that was the protector. That little Joe.
Oh my god.
You didn't have to kill people to prove your love. If you could trust that the person you love would not leave you.
It would be funny if you said, but I am leaving you. Bye.
I'm not going anywhere, Joe.
She is the ultimate I can fix him boss. There's no way.
Now I see that every heartache, every mistake, every lie I took was necessary. Because it all led me.
I hope someone closes the door on you and you both just starve to death in there.
What are you smiling about?
I'm just feeling inspired.
That you're in the exact same place where you murdered your friend?
I totally did fix you. You slut little mess.
I'm gonna be sick in my mouth.
I don't need to kill to earn your love.
So you're just gonna do it for fun now?
He will not stop. You know that. He won't stop. There's no other way.
What are you saying?
I see it now.
You have to kill him?
It's almost a relief. We have to kill him.
Yeah.
If you could be anywhere else in the world right now, where would you be?
Are we leaving?
What if we did? Is there anything here that's really worth staying for?
Well, you're definitely gonna look guilty if you do that.
A big, mossy castle in Ireland where I write gothic fiction by a roaring fire. Come on.
I mean, that does sound good.
What about Henry? Can he come?
He's your kid. Of course he can come. What's the latest with custody?
My lawyer's still working on getting the temporary custody order reversed.
Well, it'll happen.
I don't
Good
think so.
Will prevail.
Good.
Which is why I've taken steps to break the chains. Harrison, that sanctimonious Boy Scout, was going to turn me in eventually. It's a shame he couldn't fully let go of Reagan after killing her. Kept her teeth as a memento.
Harrison Jacobs has been arrested for the murder of his wife, Reagan Lockwood.
Wow.
Unbelievable turn of events. Her twin sister, Madison Lockwood, has allegedly been impersonating her and has been arrested for conspiracy.
But won't she just say that it was Joe?
It's only a matter of time before Kate and Henry return.
Like, he's being really risky, 'cause they might both snitch, and they should.
A little fast, maybe. But why wait when you know?
How many times have you known, though? I still can't believe Bronte, because it's like, imagine a man tells you that he's a serial killer, and your response is, Well, you had childhood trauma.
The teeth were a great move. The police are going to love that story. The sister and the husband having an affair, kill the wife, open and shut. He's very smart. You just have to hope he takes the bait and tracks your earbuds.
I was going to say, that didn't sound like Kate to forget to turn it off on one of them.
We will kill him. I just need his confession first.
You cannot start getting cute about killing JoeGoldberg. This is how everything goes bad. Also, how do you plan on getting him to confess?
I will tell him. If he does, we will let him go.
I really don't know who's going to win this. I really don't. It could go either way, because they might make us think, oh, it's the last season, so Joe's obviously going to die. And they're hyping Kate up a lot. So I think they might do something to, like, you know, so it's something that we're not expecting.
She made me think that she felt guilty about her past. And that she wanted me to be better. But when push came to shove, and she needed somebody gone.
Girl, are you not thinking about that? You having this conversation
She
with a
was another
serial killer.
person.
He's literally admitted this to you.
Who made you prove your love through killing? Joe, I'm so sorry.
I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Like, I'm trying really hard to, like, understand where she's coming from and put myself in her shoes. I just can't.
County Cork, walled garden. Oh, 60 acres of woodlands. I don't know, prices aren't that bad. What do you think? Should we?
There's no way your wife hasn't cut you off by now.
I don't need her. I have an account that's just mine. Hi, Britta. Yeah, this is JoeGoldberg. I'm about to make a big purchase, so I need your... What?
You've been cut off.
Okay, then what's the point of...
That's what you get. That's what you get for being like, oh, I got money. Don't worry. I'm not being cut off.
What?
And if you're under investigation, they're not going to let you just fly away to the island.
The hell? This isn't my lock.
Yeah, isn't Mooney's technically hers?
Shit.
There's no way that this is legal.
This has to be Kate. Technically, lock the corp owns this building.
Cheap shot. Do you think she locked us out of the apartment too?
What do you expect from this woman?
But first, killing a billionaire, let alone your wife. Plenty of ways for this to go wrong. I'll have to choose my moment wisely.
That is not Kate. Kate does not walk like that.
What the f? A decoy?
What have you done today, LML? You would make her immortal, you know.
Not them putting him in the box.
In that moment, bleeding on the floor, bloody hell.
Is that
Vampire romance.
Nadia?
I'm embarrassed for you.
How?
I knew you couldn't resist following me. God, you're so predictable.
I'm scared because there's one episode left after this, so something has to happen.
I don't think he's happy to see us together.
No, I think he's just realizing he's fucked.
But they do know that he keeps a key in here.
You never did like doing your own dirty work.
The dirty work's not finished yet.
Oh, you're looking for that hidden key?
Okay.
Oh, and I found this in your pocket. Nadia, an engagement ring. Here's how this is going to go. You're going to record a confession to framing Harrison for my sister's murder. If you do that, we'll let you go to an island with no extradition treaties. It's all been arranged, new documentation.
He's not gonna fall for that.
I'll be back. Will you be okay?
Yeah. Who's at the door? Is it Bronte? I swear if she helps get Joe out, if Kate dies because of Bronte, I am turning this off.
From where I'm standing, you've forgotten the reason you went after Joe in the first place. Your friend, Guinevere Beck. You really think he didn't kill her?
Well, of course you'd think that.
Oh, it's so easy to dismiss me as the bitter ex-wife.
Yeah.
I know, but...
Why would you not think that if you know that he's killed other people?
Oh, he killed a lot of people.
You knew too, and you married him.
He lied about the extent of what he'd done. He told me he wanted to change.
Sound familiar?
Hard? You asked him to kill for you.
Well, he killed for you too, and you defended him.
That was self-defense. I didn't ask him to do that. And he knows he has nothing to prove to me. I love him for who he is.
I've been where you are.
Yeah, Kate has literally gone through the exact same thing.
We're done here. You can take what you want, but if you're not gone from here in the next 10 minutes, I will call the police on you for trespassing.
Kate is not your enemy.
I never would have been able to put you in there without her.
I know what you're doing. You're trying to sow division. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
She's thrown you to the wolves once already.
But she's not, it's not like she's best friends with Kate.
Confess to Reese's murder so the whole world knows I am innocent.
Poor Nadia.
Yeah.
But it was a different man who did that.
I think my own mother might believe I'm a murderer.
Pain of being looked at sideways by your own mother.
Don't try this, Joe.
No, it's funny. Because my whole life would be so much easier if you just confessed, right? But there's part of me that knows that you are too fucking delusional to own anything that you've done.
Exactly. He is. He won't.
Killing someone in this cage haunts you.
Clearly not you.
Does Marianne Bellamy ever haunt you?
Marianne.
I know you tried to kill her.
I didn't. Wait. Tried.
No way. See, I couldn't remember. I remember parts of her, but I couldn't remember if she died or not.
Impossible.
You died. I saw you. I held you.
You know, we fooled you.
How did they even find her?
Give them what they want, Joe. It's over.
I don't care what brought you here. I'm so glad you're alive.
Oh, f off.
That's what you're going with? Oh, I wasn't sure what, Joe, I was gonna get today.
I understand why you would say that. Listen to me. In London, I was not in my right mind.
You never are in your right mind.
You kidnapped me. You drugged me. You broke my arm and starved me. You kept me in this cage for weeks. You are not a white knight, Joe.
This does not matter to him. Like, he still won't see that.
Abuser.
He's too delusional. He won't. It's not gonna make him change his mind.
I saved you.
Yep.
I've spent my entire life saving women like you from abusive men.
No matter what you do, you are going to die in here.
I hope. Do not open that door. Do not open that door.
Men like Joe, they really catch you off guard, don't they? I don't wanna. Even when you think you have all the facts. Even when you think your hard-fought instincts are so good. Even though a voice in the back of your mind is whispering, telling you, don't be fooled by his smile.
Like, surely she knows that at this point, by seeing her, that Joe lied to her and is what she thought he was at first.
Don't believe it when he tells you he'll take care of you.
Because he'll just discard you when he feels like it. Literally.
Listen to what people are telling you.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Because she...
I have to go.
Well, she'll listen and she just won't care, apparently.
And as long as you are alive,
he'll never leave her alone.
It's not too late.
Oh. That's true. Get out when you can.
You never were planning on letting me go, were you?
Marianne was upset. She was just trying to scare you.
I can tell when you're lying. How about you? You gonna lie to me too?
Well, yeah, it would make no sense in Joe's mind for them to keep him alive.
You always have a f***ing awful plan, don't you? You know, I've made a lot of mistakes. But marrying you, bringing you into Henry's life is the worst thing I ever did.
The worst?
Joe, partner, a pathetic excuse for a mother, and anything bad that happens to Henry in his life will be your fault!
Enough! No! Nadia.
Nadia, please don't ruin the plan.
We have a plan.
The carbon monoxide, he doesn't deserve to have a peaceful death.
Nadia, this has to look like a suicide.
You can make it look like he shot himself.
We are not shooting him.
Get out the way, Kate!
No.
I'm nervous because I know it's not going to be as simple as Joe just dying.
How the did you get a gun?
It's shockingly easy in
I was
America.
literally about to say that.
I wanted a backup plan.
You could have been caught.
What is going on?
Nadia wants to shoot Joe.
I don't like that nobody's watching him. What the hell? What? Of course, why would he not do that? What? Oh my god.
Bronte was here.
I tried to scare her away. You let her leave?
Was I supposed to restrain her, Kate? No, I talked to her. I might have gotten through, I don't know.
She could be calling the police.
Well, she doesn't know that Joe's here.
It's not like we can turn him in. When has the justice system ever been on either of our sides?
I'll do it. I will kill him. Alone.
Don't go down there now, like, oh my god.
If I get caught, I'll tell the police I acted alone.
Wait, now what about Henry?
He deserves to live with Dante and Lansing.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Will you make sure he...
I just can't accept Kate dying and Joe not. That's the one thing, that's the only thing that I don't want to see.
Harrison, he confessed to Reagan's murder, and he told the police that he acted alone so they would let me go. This is all Joe's fault. He ruined everything, and he's gonna pay for it.
Okay, just tell me where you are. We'll come and pick you up.
We have to burn it down, Teddy.
Oh no, oh come on.
What does that mean? Maddie.
No, there's still another episode. Kate, please be careful. Please don't die. Please don't die.
You missed a key.
Shoot him, please. No. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this.
No.
He's crazy. He can easily overpower her.
No. No, please.
No, no, no. Oh my god. No.
Maddie.
Maddie.
Just set him on fire.
Oh my god, Boo Boo, what the happened to your face?
There was an accident. It was a really bad accident. Just let me out.
Why would you do that?
Why you framed Harrison?
Open the door.
And where are the other two?
I'll tell you.
Oh my god.
I trusted you.
You're right.
I can't believe Kate just dies like that. That is so... I don't like that. Actually, I hate that.
Whoa, hey! Maddie! Kate is down here! Kate's down here!
I don't believe you!
Maddie? Maddie!
But don't burn the whole place down. Just make sure you throw the match at him. Directly on him. Or else he's a cockroach. He could escape. He's escaping. There's another episode left. I don't care at this point. I can't believe they did Kate like that. That was just so... Build all of it up just for its to die like that. Oh no, no, she's alive and she's gonna get burnt as well.
The hell
Oh my god.
is she?
Oh my god. Well, like I said, as long as they both die, I think she'd be happy with that, as long as she knows that Joe dies with her.
I'm getting in a cab now. I'm coming to see you.
I'm getting stressed. I don't like this.
This is it.
Till death do us part.
I'm not about to die with another woman's ring.
You did it. You sacrificed yourself.
But something has to happen, so I just...
All your wives dying in fires.
No, love didn't die in a fire. I poisoned her.
She didn't start it.
No, I did. I had to get rid of the evidence.
Thank you.
Oh my god, yes.
We'll get this to the police.
Oh my god, Kate, yes. Even with her head bashed in, she's still incredible. But he's not gonna die, he's gonna get saved.
Bronte, I wish I had a chance to do better.
As long as he still goes down though and Kate's sacrifice wasn't for nothing, I'll be happy with that. Why would he go inside?
Joe.
You came to save me. She tried to kill me. I was defending myself.
If this doesn't wake you up, I really don't know what will.
Joe, we have to get out of here. Now.
Why would you not just leave him there? Please tell me you have some plan where he's gonna suffer even more. There's no way, right?
This is crazy. But whatever gets thrown at us, the thing that keeps me going is that it's you and me against the world.
Please, please, no.
I'm the only person in the world that can stop you. Yes, Joe.
There's so much beauty.
But like, why now?
It could be that easy, but then the world would never know the truth about you, and I wouldn't get the answers I need.
Oh, so she's faking it.
How could I love you, knowing what I knew?
But why not just let him... She wants him to confess. She wants as much information as possible.
And the biggest question of all, how do I give you the ending you deserve?
I don't know, burning to death seemed like a solid choice.
Oh, for the ladies. How cynical. Then again, I've never been more the target demo.
She making sure that they see her face on the CCTV.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Try and not look guilty.
Hey. Do you need help?
Do I?
Yeah.
Glamping with the gals?
Yeah, glamping with the gals.
Well, be careful out there. A lot of predators. Bears.
Right. Got it, thanks.
The bear is the least of our worries.
Careful, you're gonna get me addicted to this Bonnie and Clyde shit.
You astonish me more every day.
How does he not, like, think that she can't possibly be faking it? Like, I don't know what her plan is, how she's gonna get him to talk, because he's not gonna tell her about Beck. Although he's so delusional that he might, because she might think that she loves him so much that she won't care.
It's almost too neat. What is this surge of superstition? They're in my head. All those women. Gnawing at my optimism, telling me there's no happily ever after.
I'm hoping there really isn't one for you.
They travel the world together.
Forever.
That is the point of immortality, yes. Unless that's bad. Do you think that's bad? You gotta tell me.
That's just... Do you think that's what your protagonist deserves? It's just usually there's some kind of reckoning, right?
And you think that me losing my son, my home, Moonies is a...
You have not lost enough. Trust me.
Of course, the most important thing to me is your happiness, your safety. Yeah, no, forever is juvenile. It is, it's a wish. I am so sorry.
I just see his face and I really want to punch it. Like, Penn Bagley, I think that's how you say his name, I don't know. He seems like a really cool and chill guy, but Joe, I just want to, you know. Are you going to cut off his penis? I really hope so. I hope there's some sort of plan. But I thought you wanted a confession, like, I don't understand. And he could just take that out of your hand, like...
Wow.
Like, we've been through this before, like...
Someone got in your head.
No, someone got you out of my head. Get the back, Joe.
Marianne? Nadia?
And Kate, who you tried to poison me against. You tried to convince me she was crazy.
She tried to imprison and kill me in actual fact.
Well, yeah, but she had a valid reason to do that.
Now, Joe, I need you to answer the question that drew me to you. I need the truth.
Some part of me knew you buying my lie about Beck was too good to be true.
I don't think you're going to be satisfied with the answer that he gives you, though. Because he generally believes that what she did was wrong and that she deserved that.
I know you did it. I know you killed her. How did
it's
you
not
do
gonna...
it?
Well, we actually don't know how he did it, to be fair.
To be loved. Didn't you want him to crown you? It's Bluebeard's. She wrote this one in the cage. It's rough. Tapped into something. Resonated.
Yeah, so she has you to thank. Do you have any idea how did you sound?
No, he really doesn't.
I think some part of you still needs me.
No, she doesn't.
Before we met, you were lost. That's something you share with Beck. Actually, it's what you connected to in her work.
No, I generally hate people who prey on people who they know are lonely or have problems, and they take advantage of that.
I'm more scared of the absence of me, because if I'm gone, then
Because they do a really good job with Joe.
who'll ever love you like I do?
Obviously, he's a serial killer and all that, but the way that he is something that, you know, they are men like that, you know?
And so you tricked me over and over and over. What did I do? I embraced you anyway.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, I hate him so much. Like, I hate him. I hate what he represents. I hate all of it.
Stop.
Rate,
Narcissistic, manipulative.
I love you more than you love yourself.
Shut up. And he's so delusional that he believes it. Like I said, you can't get through to these people. They generally believe they've done no wrong.
Hey!
It's Henry, it could...
We don't care.
Henry, are you there?
Dad?
Hey, yeah.
It's me. How are you? Where are you?
I'm home with Uncle Teddy.
That's great.
I miss you so much.
It'd give you so much satisfaction if Henry just tells him that he hates him.
I want to say that I love you, and I have to figure some things out.
And I had to go away for a few days.
Can you hear me, Henry? Are you there?
What did you do to Mommy?
What?
What did you do to both of them? The first one and the second?
What?
Nothing, but...
But is it what Uncle Teddy said?
Well, I'm sure Teddy's just confused. What did he say?
Do you remember when you used to tell me there were no monsters in my room?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Joe was the only monster. Good luck, Joe. You traumatized your child.
You lied.
Yep.
What are you saying?
You're also like, oh, but me as a child, look what they did to me. You've done the exact same
It
thing
was
to
you.
your son.
You're the monster.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Henry, are you there?
You're selfish. You're so selfish. And he doesn't see that, and he never will. There is nothing that you could say to this man.
Maybe he deserves better than me.
Well, yeah.
How did I become this person? I try to love. Every time it falls apart.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Is this what I deserve?
You deserve worse.
I don't know what you deserve, Joe. Maybe it's not for me to decide, but this is deluded. You're not the f***ing victim.
He'll never not believe that. This is what I've been saying. Like, he's just...
I'm calling the cops now. This is over. This has to be over.
What makes you think this time will be any different? I killed your friend on camera, and here I am.
Here you are, Joe.
He's a cockroach. He gets out of everything.
You know how I know it'll be different? Because I've turned on you, Joe. And if I can wake up, so can the world.
I have been delusional.
You think?
Putting so much faith
He deserves worse than prison.
in the universe.
It's not going to be enough. He's done too much.
Bronte.
I'd like to say that I'm shocked, but I'm not. Channel that inner rage. Think of all the women, all the innocent people that this man has killed, including your friend. But I don't want him to just get shot. I want him to suffer. See, this is the thing. Joe is terrifying, and whenever I see an edit, a first edit of Joe, like, part of me just, like, I lose my faith in humanity. I guess we're never gonna know how he killed Beck. Oh, the worst place to go is upstairs. And Joe's gonna grab her. He's gonna grab her or something. I just know it. I know. Okay. Like, just imagine the woods and seeing that running at you. Like, he's terrifying. He's a predator. He's an abuser who preys on people who are lonely or who have problems. And no. And you're in the worst place to be right now. Pick up a knife, pick up a weapon, pick up something. Look, that is terrifying. Oh my god. But like, I want him to suffer. Like, I don't want it to just be shoot him. And like, I know there's nothing, like, he has to physically suffer because mentally you can't make him suffer. And he could easily break that down or climb up the window. Like, I hope you threw yourself out the window. Okay.
When I up your ankle, it was just to keep you around long enough so we could talk.
He's so sick. He's so sick.
It was always gonna end this way, wasn't it?
No, it didn't have to! But you're ungrateful! You're spiteful! I made you special!
I mean, look at his eyes. It's just crazy.
Oh, how good you've had it!
There it is. There it is, Joe.
Blame someone else.
It's the real you. You pathetic misogynist.
Yep. I really don't know how this is gonna end. Still, I don't like don't leave it in. Oh. And she doesn't know, you know. See, this to me is more terrifying than any horror film with ghosts or serial killers and that, because as a woman, this is more likely to happen to you, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, there's a lot of men like Joe in the world. Not like, maybe not a serial killer, but like the way that he is. Lots of them, unfortunately. I'm refusing to believe this. I'm refusing to believe that this show is really testing my patience. It's really testing my patience. Because like, if he either just gets shot by the police or he manages to run away, I'm not satisfied with that. They have to give us something more, surely. I mean, I know in real life the justice system doesn't work like that. As in real life you don't get poetic justice, unfortunately. But this is a show, at least give us that. There's no way they didn't see him right there.
It's over, Joe.
Please! They're coming! Kill me.
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you? No way.
I deserve it!
Yeah, but no.
Please! You're more like me than you want to admit. Come on!
No, she's not.
I have been asking myself over and over, why? And I see it clearly now. The fantasy of a man like you is how we cope with the reality of a man like you.
Bah.
Kill me, please!
No. You are gonna live the rest of your life alone.
Louise.
I mean, you at least know how the other mates are gonna treat him. But like, even if, because I'm saying that the other mates would be like not very nice to him, because I mean, just look at him. You know what I mean? I don't know what I was expecting. Because like, you can't hurt a man like this. Like I said, he's so delusional. He doesn't see anything that he's done as wrong. Even if the whole world tells him that, he doesn't care.
In the end, Joe Goldberg was made to see all of himself. The trial was messy, the evidence horrific, and the truth undeniable. Although I suspect the real reason the public turned on him is that I accidentally turned him into a walking dick joke.
Oh, she shot him in the... Oh! Okay. He doesn't deserve one. I thought she hit him in the stomach.
When Joe was gone, we all had to process his impact on us. Nadia Faridi returned to writing and teaching.
Good for her.
Maddie Lockwood was tried for both arson and her sister's murder. Circumstances being what they were, she didn't have to serve time. She went to rehab for her pill addiction.
But Kate was already dead.
And now she's expecting twins. After surviving what the Post lazily and inaccurately called Bronte's in...
What?
Kate Lockwood was reborn.
Oh my god. No, why am I getting emotional?
The Lockwood Corporation has become 100% non-profit.
You Dad is rolling in his grave.
Roll away.
I want to make a toast to Teddy.
And Teddy made it. Honestly, I was skeptical about the ending, but...
Someday, Henry Goldberg will ask someone to love him, to trust that they're safe doing so. Not because he's his father's blood. He'll just have to decide what kind of man he wants to be.
Just because it's in his blood doesn't mean that he's going to turn out that way. If he'd have stuck around Joe...
It didn't take long to pull Joe's contributions out of Beck's book, and the newly redacted version is more popular, more praised.
Yep, it has to be 100% Beck, all hers.
My life doesn't boil down to before and after him. Every day that passes, he shrinks. Eventually, he'll just be some asshole I dated. I still have no idea who I want to be.
Yeah, does not define you. It really doesn't. Although you're probably really suffering because he has no one around him to manipulate. Because I'm assuming he's in isolation.
So, in the end,
You're locked in a box.
my punishment is even worse than I imagined. It's unfair, putting all of this on me. Aren't we all just products of our environment?
Oh my god.
I never stood a chance.
Goldberg!
Ah, yes. Another fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he probably has a load of fans.
Maybe the problem isn't me.
No, it is. It really is.
It's you.
Still delusional. Glad to see it. So I'm redoing my outro because I didn't like my last one because sometimes I get nervous to talk about certain things or say certain things because I'm scared people are going to be like, it's really not that deep in the comments, but like it's my channel so I can talk about what I want. So what I've always liked about the show and something that it's been focusing on more recently, and it definitely focused on it a lot this season and this episode, was men and people like Joe Goldberg. And you know, even though Joe can sometimes be in exaggeration, they do a really good job at portraying what people like him are like and how terrifying and how easy it is for people to fall for people like Joe. And it's sad that we live in a society that is so quick to judge people who do end up in relationships with these type of people, like your Joe Goldbergs of the world, and how hypercritical it is that then the internet eats Joe up, really, because like even though I know a lot of it is memes and jokes, you know, there's a lot of people, like it took some, I was concerned when I think it was like the last season came out with the whole thing with Marianne, and like it took people 4 seasons to realize how scary Joe is, but for me he's been terrifying since the first season, like I said, because he is very realistic. And there have been certain scenes, obviously I didn't have a channel back when the other seasons came out, but there are quite a few scenes that, you know, it was really scary and really hard to watch because of how, you know, it's not far-fetched, it's not unrealistic, like there are people and there are men like Joe. And I think they did a very good job at portraying it, like I said, and I really, that's why I kind of got a bit emotional in the finale, because there were some things that Bronte said, and like, you know, I think they did a good job. I've said this like 3 times already, but they did a good job at showing that, and like hopefully it will help people realize, like I said, even though Joe is like an exaggeration, how these people work and how their mind works. Because like I said, Joe's rotting in prison and he's still playing the victim, and that's why I was nervous about the ending, because I'm like, there isn't really an ending that I think will actually satisfy me, in the sense that I wanted him to suffer, but there's no way he can psychologically suffer, because there's nothing that you can say to him that will make him feel bad. He will always still see himself as the victim. Even with like what happened with Henry, he still saw himself as the victim, so the only way was for him to suffer physically, which obviously his dick being blown off, like you can say that was, you know, I'll take that. And I'm happy, obviously, that Kate is alive, even though I do think that's pretty extreme plot armor. I'm not complaining. That made me really happy, and that everyone kind of got somewhat of a happy ending. Obviously, it's a shame for women and the people like Beck who, you know, can't. And yeah, I'm so glad that she got justice. It really frustrated me, the fact that people on the internet hated her, because it's just like, I think some people did miss kind of like the point of the show, even though, like I said, it's mainly kind of starts to focus on it a lot more. I don't really remember that much of the first 4 seasons, like I said, if I'm being honest. But Joe's always been a guy, like, I really hate him, but his character's always freaked me out because of how realistic he can be, and some of the things that he's said or done, like, it's really scary and accurate, and they just do such a good job at making you hate it, because, like, it's incredible, his delusions, his victim complex, it's crazy, and, like, so they did a good job, and I'm happy with how they ended it. And I always think that it's interesting, because every season I go into it thinking like, well, how are you going to make this season different? Because it's like, it kind of has to be the same but different, but every season they do it, and they do a good job, in my opinion, at making it's the same but it's different, but it's still interesting. And I think for me, season 3 with Love is going to always be my favourite. It felt like a completely different show, to be honest. But this season was also, I think, really, really good. Yeah, I liked how all the women kind of came together. And yeah, it was a fun season. Like I said, the last episode was more emotional, it was more serious. And I was kind of frustrated because I didn't want Bronte to be the one to take Joe down. Like, I kind of hoped that it would have been, for me, it would have been more fitting for it to have been either Kate or Marianne or even Nadia, more so than Bronte. But I guess Bronte was kind of like ending the cycle, even though she obviously fell for it. So, but kind of ending in that sense. She managed to get out alive, which is more than what's happened to others. Well, Marianne did, but like Joe did technically think that she was dead. And I think if I had to rank the seasons, like I said, I can't really remember. Like, I remember bits of it, like, 'cause it takes so long for seasons to come out. But I think the first season for me will always be the weakest. I think, and I might be wrong, that the first season was made by like somebody else and it got cancelled, and then Netflix bought it. I don't know if that's the case, and I think that's maybe why they all feel very different compared to the first one. But the first one for me was the weakest. I think Netflix made it a bit more, I don't know how to describe it, but they have a very different vibe than the first one. The first one, the second one, fourth, fifth, third, that would be kind of like my ranking. I think the third one, like I said, it felt like a completely different show, to be honest. Love was she was just a great character. Like, I know obviously the girlies, we all love Quinn, but you know, she is a great character, and she made it so much more interesting. And this season, I think, was the second best, or at least in terms of how much I enjoyed it. Like I said, with Joe, his ending is somewhat satisfying in the sense that he's in prison and he's by himself, because obviously I assume by the looks of it he's on death row, or he's like at least in isolation. So his torture will probably be that he has nobody, you know, people like these, like that, they can't be alone. They need someone to latch onto. They need someone to be essentially their next victim. Like, that's how they kind of work. So he doesn't have that. But even then, he's still thinking that he's the victim. I mean, it said a lot even with when his own son called him a monster, and he still didn't blame himself. And I feel like they've had to, it's almost like when the season 4 of The Boys, where like for some reason some people, because I know the actor who plays Joe really hates Joe, and it makes him uncomfortable. I think that so many people like him. And so like they started from last season, this season, kind of like make it more obvious just how horrible Joe is. Like what happened with the last season of The Boys, where they have to like kind of like tone it up. But yeah, he's terrifying. And so yeah, like I said, I'm happy with that ending. I was a bit worried because I'm like, I don't know if there's ever going to be an ending where I'm going to be happy, but like I said, everyone kind of got justice, and it was really touching with Beck's book, because it was like Joe had tainted it, and like they got rid of Joe, so the book was just her. And yeah, I don't know, there's just a couple of things that they said that I really appreciated them, and I think they really got that, and a bit hypercritical that there is so much judgment, and something that we're seeing kind of at the moment in pop culture. People tend to blame the person who got into a relationship with someone like that, and not the actual person themselves, and with how people treat Joe. And even Love, like I'll say it, like even though I love Love, like obviously I know that she has flaws and that she's crazy and that she is kind of the same. She's different to Joe, but like, you know, she's still a serial killer. But I'm glad that Joe, he couldn't out-cockroach his way out of that one. So hopefully you enjoyed these reactions, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.